Hello everyone, Basic Ollie here and welcome back to another video. So today we are going to be tackling Daily Race A. Now I did do a qualifying guide on this track earlier in the week, but since then it looks like the times have significantly increased as I'm actually on P3 when I was top 10 EMEA at one point. But yeah, there we go. It goes to show you though, by by the end of the week or whatnot, everyone's been on, everyone's practicing, and the times just dramatically increased. So first race underway then. It looks like we've dropped the guys behind us straight away. It's going to be a battle for first place between us three. Let's see if this race is as clean as I hope it's going to be. However, going around this track in these cars, in this Mini Cooper S, I get the feeling there's going to be a few dirty races here. It's not really a friendly combination for your DR and SR ratings, shall we say, but we seem to have got through this, the first few corners pretty well. As I really mess up there, I brake and then go to left. It makes my car swing quite a lot, quite unstable, and yeah, lose a bit of time to the front two, but nevertheless we're still getting the slipstream from them. So just braking under the bridge there. We brake really late, but literally just make it, so that's quite well timed. Look for a move on the inside of this guy, but he's going to have the inside of the left hand corner coming up, so I'll probably keep this move, just go a little bit wide there, and then talk about getting absolutely destroyed then. He's absolutely nailed me going through that corner, and this guy here in front of me is just giving me no space whatsoever, so he's kind of pushed me off. So it looks like we've dropped down to P5, so the first lap has not gone well whatsoever. We have started from P3 and we've dropped 2 positions here, so we are going to have to really get our heads down if we want to get any sort of result here. Maybe a podium could be the best we're going to get. Incredibly difficult track to gain a lot of positions in, because the times are so close. You know, you could be the fastest guys, we just touch him. Apologies about that, mate. As you can literally set a time, the fastest lap could be a 1:27.5, and then the guys in like 7th and 8th are doing one, like 3-4 tenths slower. So really not that much different, but we got that position then rather naughtily, so I can only apologise for that. But managed to get P4 in the end, so only 1 position off. So we only dropped 1 position in that race, so it could have been a lot worse, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. So next race then, starting in P2, we are behind Rapid GT99. Now this guy here, he was a really super clean racer. So shout out to him if he is watching this video, because I fully rate how he drove the car the whole time I was doing the races. He was just really good sportsman, and it's hard to find that these days, because a lot of people, especially Spaniards, they've got something against me. They really have, and the Spaniards are going to demonstrate themselves in this race, as you will see. But enough of the spoilers. Let's just crack on with the race. So not the best start. A Spaniard gets on the inside of me there, so he's going to get P2. No issues with that whatsoever. Gets the move cleanly done. That's kind of my mistake. Now this corner here then, just braking after the 100-metre board on the right, swinging it over to the left. You can go a little bit wide if you like, or stick it to the inside. I like to stick on the inside. Brake a little bit earlier than expected, take as much curb on that right hand side and then power out. You can touch the curb on the left there if you wish to, but again it's up to you, it doesn't make too much of a difference. Now just braking under the bridge here on the left hand side, just swipe it to the right, make sure you stick yourself in third gear. Probably just broke a little bit too late there, but thankfully we've got the inside of this corner, so this Spaniard shouldn't get the move done. But yeah, he just bangs. he goes off the track on the inside to push me off, and he gets the move done. So yeah, that's incredibly annoying. That has to be something that has to be looked at, because he's gone all 4 wheels off the white line to overtake me, which is not on whatsoever. So he has a bit of a bad exit coming out of that corner. Flowing through it, I've done quite well. So we are right on the back of him once more. He's picked the yellow Mini as well. I've gone for the yellow Mini. I've swapped the colours for every race just to see if any gives me any particular good luck as such. But it looks like it's going to be a really tight battle then between us. Top 5 all separated then by what, 1.5 seconds, maybe less, which is just ridiculous. Again, braking under the bridge, getting it in third gear, flicking it all the way to the right. A little bit of argy-bargy there between the 2 Spaniards. No love lost there. So as you can see on the radar, he's on my inside here, and I should have just known, shouldn't I? There you go, bang. See you later. I should have known he was going to do it. I should have known. But there's the other Spaniard there. 0.5 second penalty. I'm not going to feel sorry for him whatsoever. This guy goes wide. He's going to hit the wall. Obviously, I'm going to hit him. We managed to get the move done. But there you are. That's what you get. That's karma for you. That is karma indeed. But fast forward in here then. That 0.5 second penalty. The question is here, is it going to be enough for us to overtake him and essentially get ourselves a podium as we go into the first corner again? Incredibly difficult corner to get right. It really, really is. The car so unbalanced when you just hit. It can't. Yeah, when you go from like a 40-degree angle on the track and then you suddenly hit 0 degrees. It's just the car is all over the place. So we're purple in the first sector then. 2.5 tenths up. So he's going to serve his penalty now. Are we going to get past him? We're going to go to the right here. We're just about going to get it done. I'm getting the feeling, is he going to dive bomb us on the inside here though? No, I braked really late just to try and protect that. Again, he's on the inside here. Gives me a little bit of a nudge. We can see the two fighting, but yeah, he kind of nudges his way past me. So I thought, do you know what, mate? I'm going to give you a bit of your own medicine. Bam. See you later. That's what you get. See you later. There you go. And there he drops off. Fantastic. There you go. Karma at its finest. And then this guy is starting to argy-bargy with me just before this left-hand corner on the main straight. But looks like we managed to drop off them then, and we managed to cross the line and get ourselves a P3. So slowly but surely we are getting better. Fingers crossed we can get some sort of result. I'd love a win in this last one. Let's see. Let's see if we can get a win then in this race. First two races clearly haven't gone our way, but this is third time lucky. So here we go. We don't have the Brit in here this time. Oh, of course we do. He's in first place. Oh, wow. So yes, we do have the Brit in here. That's definitely going in. I'm not going to edit that out. Sod it. Traction control 1. We get a really good start, surprisingly. Or is it just the guy in front of us just didn't really get a fantastic one? So I'm going to look for a move on the inside then straight away. I want that inside line going into the first corner. Can we get it done? I'm in the green Mini. He is also in the green Mini. Oh, he just about defends it there. I really thought we were going to have a bit of contact there, but fair play. He's defended that well. Not too... what's the word I'm looking for? He didn't defend it too hard, shall we say. He did well there. Nice fair racing, just on the limit. Again, so we've got a Dutch guy this time on our left-hand side, now behind us, and then we get hit by the Spaniard behind him. So the Spaniard's overtaken him now. I wonder if they're going to start a rivalry there, because that Spaniard in third place, he's a dirty man. He's only going for a big dive bomb there, and it's just not nice to see. If you're watching this, Rapid GT99, I can only apologise, mate, and I'm going to get my just desserts, and there we go, bam, see you later. I deserve that, no question about it, 100% deserve that. Taste my own medicine, really. It was an honest mistake. There's nothing I could do, so I dropped down to 5th, and then this French guy behind me just basically pushes me off into that corner, and I've dropped from, fighting for first, second place, and now we are in P8, make that P9 actually, because that guy's just overtaken us. So yeah, this race isn't going particularly well then. So you remember at the start when I said I'm going to get a win on this one? I don't think it's going to happen this time. Anyways, break into this first corner once more. This guy, see you later. Goes straight across our screens. Bon voyage, no chance, mate. You are going off the track. You ain't going to make that move stick. So that is one position. We are in P9. What can we recover from this race? We're in lap 2. Let's see what we can do on these 3 laps that are left. We've got a bundle of cars in front of us. I'm just going to make sure I get a nice exit on this corner here. The Brit's getting involved a little bit. He just nudges in the back of the Frenchman, but I've managed to get past him there by swinging it on the right. I think here, what are we going to do? Are we going to go for a big boy dive bomb? I think so. I'm going to switch it to the right. There we go. Just going to make it. Am I going to get it done? Oh, I managed to get one, and then I just slightly hit the guy on the left-hand side. Managed to get it done there. Yeah, not the cleanest of moves, so again, apologies for that, but I wasn't in the best of moods after the first lap of this race, shall we say, but it's not an excuse, so I've got to hold my hands up on that one. I did overtake him a bit aggressively there, so apologies on that front as we Fast forward then, through the straight, there's not really too much that happens because you're basically just slipstreaming each other all the way to the end. We go purple, it's not a great lap, 127.7. Best lap probably go like a second quicker, quite easily if you hook it up correctly. But again, when you're racing with people in this lobby, it's quite hard because one, it's quite dirty, and two, it's quite easy to make contact or ruin someone's lap by just being in the same. But just being right next to them, you can easily put them off or touch them or something like that. As we go, there you go, first sector over 3.5 temps up. So goes to show we've got the Brit going off there. Then I wonder if he can do anything in this race. Can he regain first place? Be interesting to see if he can. But again, braking under the bridge here. Make sure we keep it in third gear, going through this right-hander here, nice and tight. We're going to look for a move here. It's very difficult if you're on the inside because the guy in the next corner has the inside, and you just can't overtake on the outside here. Very difficult. So we're going to go do the slipstream all the way on the main straight. We just got to make sure that we get a good exit here. Very difficult. And the Frenchman just suddenly flips to the left there. I've absolutely no idea why he did that. I don't know. Maybe he was maybe he was waiting for the Brit to go on the outside, and then he was just going to take him out for some reason. I don't know. It's very dramatic. But as we speed up yet again, I'm not really going to go for the move on this guy because he's quite quick. I'm going to wait, just be a bit patient. I'm going to give him the bump draft all the way down the straight because I want to get as close as to the top three as I can. So give him a little bump draft. But at the end of the day, it means me and him can have a great race, a great last lap regardless. So can we get something done on the guy that was in pole position? Just brake a little bit earlier than him. He managed to hit the apex just slightly better than I did. Flick it to the left and then make sure we get ourselves nice and stable for the right hand corner there. Just absolutely take the mick with that right curb, who cares. Brit goes off, but this car's quite stable when you go on the grass, so it doesn't really affect your time too much. And again, braking under the bridge, under that shadow right there. Did we brake a little bit late? No, we probably timed that perfectly, whereas he just brakes ever so late. Now I'm looking for the move on the inside here. Can we get it? No, I just don't think we can. If I do, it's very, very naughty. Oh, we're going to go for it. Oh, no, nearly. That's a good effort. I thought for a second I was going to get that done then, but unfortunately, yeah, he just had a bit too much speed coming out that corner. He had a little bit better of an exit with that racing line, and unfortunately couldn't get the move done. So not the best result in the world, of course not, but I'd say a good recovery drive, to be honest, considering where we were. You know, what was it, P2, got to P1, and then dramatically dropped all the way to P10. Through no fault of our own, but we kind of caused a dive bomb, didn't we? So you can only blame yourself, really. But let's go then. Last race of the video. Can we get this done? Starting then, traction control 1. In this race, you can literally just leave your foot down because there is no false start penalty. The game just gives you the best launch, shall we say. As soon as the lights go out, the game launches you. So there's no issues with that. I'll just make sure I've got traction control 1 on to make sure that I don't wheel spin basically in these front wheel drive cars. Anyways, first corner over with then. We really are all the way on the back of this Brit here. We're going to look for a move then. We're going to go aggressive. We're going to look for a move on the inside here. And this is where I'll rate the Brit. Now, he does go off. 100%. He does go off. It's his own fault. However, you could clearly see then I was just getting nudged there by the Dutchman there. Not the cleanest of moves in the world, but you could clearly see back then he did it so we could have both enough room going through that corner. Yes, it's a shame he did go off because I would love to have more of a fight with him, but that's if you just execute that better. As we get barged all over the place here, if you just execute that a little bit better, then he could have been up front with us. But it's a real shame, but that's why I rate him. It was good. It was good of him. Anyways. We are now in P1 as we're getting hit all over the place. You can see the first lap, it's really, you're smashing the crap out of each other basically. Just trying to, keep your position or overtake. It's very, very difficult. These cars don't have a lot of power. But what I will say in this race is this guy's looking for a move on the inside then, down the straight. These are fun cars to drive. This was a fun race, there's no doubt about that. It's just a shame. It's quite easy to get some dirty drivers in here. Even in these, S-rated sportsmanship lobbies, there's still a lot of crap that happens in it, to be honest with you. But what can you do, really? You just got to get on with it, and just report the guys that are really bad, I guess. But even then, still, I get the feeling you need to report them quite a few times for anything to happen. But anyways, this guy goes very, very wide there. He's going to go onto the grass. I'm going to have more speed as he comes back onto the circuit. That looks like we've managed to gain P1. Then the Frenchman has managed to overtake me. He's gone into P2. Just break there. And I just get a big old nudge from the Frenchman, which has just made me go wide. Now, he's taken the lead. Now, I'm not going to have any of that. That is a bit ridiculous. So, I'm going to go defensive on the inside here. I do this really, really well, so I managed to get the move done. And then the Dutchman gets past him as well. But by getting past him, by absolutely twatting him off the circuit. So, yeah, he's dropped off then. He's dropped down from, what, P1 to P4. So, there you go. Again, Karma serving up a lot in this race. Anyways, fast forwarding then on the main straight. Again, it's just one of those things where you can't really do much. Man, it's a long straight, isn't it? You're not going to see much, so I just fast forward it. Fair play to the Dutchman again. He gets a nice move on the inside there. He does very, very well. So that's fair enough. He gets a good move, but this guy, as you're going to find out, he's just not as clean as I'd hope he would be. But anyways, you'll soon find out. So going through this middle section once more, it feels really good when you nail these corners in this car. It just feels nice. Front wheel drive cars and Gran Turismo, they're a challenge for sure, but it's nice to not have to worry about oversteer. Yes, there is plenty of understeer, but oversteer, you don't have to worry about it too much. It doesn't really happen too much in these cars. Right over the back, right into the back of him, I should say. In the back of him, right, or on the back of him. Wow, this commentary is not going well, is it? Anyways, right. So again. Second to last corner, all over the back of this guy. We're going to have slipstream all the way on the straight, so it's going to be role reversal here. We're going to have the slipstream on this guy on the straight. What can we do then? Let's have a look. Going from 4th gear, we're going to switch up to 5th gear. You're probably going to change, well, I change about 105 miles per hour because that's a max. As soon as you go over that, you rev out and you just lose speed. So, slipstream, we go to left, and then he suddenly moves to left. I didn't like that at all. Because he just moves as I move to left, and he sees that and he just reacts to it. And then look, he's all over me, just stopping me from going anywhere. And then he brake tests me so early on, and it was just a bit of a knobhead move, wasn't it? It was just moving under the, on the straight like that when I'm going for a move, and then brake checking me. It was just not on. It just, I don't know what came over him really, because we were having a good race. I don't really understand, but it is what it is, I guess. But thankfully, and then look again. He just brake tests me. I mean, what is the point, mate? You've got your penalty, just leave it alone. And then look, and then he thinks, right, I'll go try and, ghost out in front of him. Now, at this point here, you're probably thinking, right, he's going to absolutely annihilate me, right? Because I was thinking exactly the same thing. That's why I went so defensive. But he didn't. So it's just a strange race, because I don't understand why he would, on the first lap, he overtook me, by hitting the inside of me. As he goes for a move there, bam, there you go, see you later. But again, I went very defensive. So in the first lap, he almost took me out. And then on the third lap, to move when I'm going for the overtake there last second, it's really dangerous. And then brake checking me like that, just a stupid thing to do. Thankfully, the game gave him a penalty. So it looks like we are finally going to be able to go over the line, finish in P1, get that victory. Thank God for that. Here we go. Well, this straight's a bit longer than I expected. There we go. There we go. So, P1, get in there, my son. That's what we like to see. That's what we wanted the whole video. That is awesome. And it's a little bit of a special one for me, because that is my 200th victory. So, there you go. Anyways, guys, if you did like the video, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one. Take care. Ta-da.